Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible, but if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
هل دفعة شي بهذا البيت؟ تمام شيء. شغلة صفوانة. نفس الشيء.
Thank you, madam.
فتحت. أول شيء. تفوت.
It seems that the garden was well maintained. The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded. That should do it.
السلام عليكم يا أبا.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
راح يتدرب على هذا الرمح يمكن؟ راح يتدرب على
Holmes, you
الرمح.
should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test. Holmes, you should try to aim better and throw as hard as you can.
ما جتي.
The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
مرة اوف.
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course. Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
ساعدنا نسوي كل شيء.
These boots don't match the footprints.
اكبر شوية. ايه؟ ايه؟
Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting. Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Thank you, madam. My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
هذا الفتشي.
This is where I keep my post. This is where I keep my post. This is where I keep my post. That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need. Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
مثلا على الولد الصغير. حضروا؟
Locked.
تعال حبيبي تعال.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance. It seems that the garden was well maintained. 1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. This log notes for July. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR, a torn piece from a bond certificate. I have These are the suspect's belongings. I wonder if these are connected.
اوكي شنو هنا اللي قريب دي بي
No, that's not it.
CP.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
Missing paper. Okay. واحدة من هذه عشان ندور على الورقة. اوكي عشان يا رب.
These are the suspect's belongings. A handkerchief with the initials JHN. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan.
I was trying to find some information about my father.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan.
I was trying to find some information about my father.
Tell me, Miss.
I was trying to find some information about my father. I was trying to find some information about my father.
I assume you.
Yes, these...
Well, I will.